The Joe Rogan Experience.
When I was on like season 5 of Fear Factor, I remember thinking, I don't know how much longer I can do this.
What was it about it that it was just too much, repetitive?
It was the same thing over and over again. We did 148 episodes.
Right.
It was just, after a while, it's just like, Jesus Christ, how many animal dicks can you serve people?
Right.
How many times can you throw them off buildings?
Yeah, it's enough already.
It was just...
There's no amount of money to get you to come back to do that or something like that.
I did come back in 2011. I came back. But I didn't have as much money back then, and also it was a lot more money than I got the first time. It was like a big deal because they were good. Well, I think it was. I honestly don't remember about the money part, but it was a big deal that it was going to come back. But I immediately regretted it. Like immediately, I was like, "Oh my God, I have a job again. The fuck did I do?" But I was just having children then. You know, like
you wanted to.
Yeah, my kids were real young, and I was like, I need like when you have a kid. I had an older daughter, but I was already paid for most of that. Do you have to think about 2 children, and you think about 2 children that are like at the time 2 and 1. You're like, oh my God, like this is serious.
Yeah,
like I have to make.
You have 18 years.
Yeah, I have to make a lot of money, and then I was thinking like all the money I squirreled away from the original season of Fear Factor. That took care of my family for a long time, and it'll probably be okay. But I felt like this overwhelming responsibility to squirrel away more money. More money. But then once I started doing it, I was like, oh my God, this is a mistake. Yeah. This is a mistake.
You're like, this is crazy.
I'm like, I don't like it. It's not fun. And then we got canceled because we served people jizz.
Was that the final straw?
Yeah. They had to drink donkey cum. And that was too much. That was it.
Interesting.
TMZ saved me.
That was when you had the moral majority back then, and this was a problem. Like that's when all the censorship came primarily from like right-wing groups.
Sort of, yeah.
Was
because it was the Obama. Was it the Obama administration?
Oh, this is the return. Okay.
But what it was the show had to get more and more extreme, and it was very dangerous. Like it was freaking me out,
right?
Because they were taking a lot more crazy risks. Like one of them, you had a set of keys, and your partner was handcuffed to a tree, and they were attached to a bungee cord that was attached to a fucking helicopter. Okay, and the helicopter had this bungee cord taut, and they're flying in the sky above a giant canyon. I mean, way the fuck up there, right? So you got these keys, and you're working these keys, and the idea is the first person to get the key lock open, right? You unlock the thing, and then pshong, the person goes shooting into the sky. And I remember seeing them going, what if something snaps? What if something breaks? Yeah. What if we watch someone fall to their death? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
You know, you just have a bunch of executives going, ugh. They just make a face, you know? They would just go, ugh.
Yeah.
Not great.
I had a joke about it that they were going to kill us all and then gun us down and then blame it on the terrorists. And like, don't let the terrorists take away your fear factor. Now back with Mario Lopez. Yeah. And I would just joke. I was always joking around how Mario Lopez was going to replace me.
Did you ever feel weird morally about it? Because you have these people that are coming in that are putting themselves in these positions.
No, because I would have done it. I would have done it when I was broke. I would have eaten an animal dick. I would have let you throw puke in my face.
Right. There are people that we know will do it now.
Oh,
you know? Absolutely.
Fuck yeah. Everybody that works at the store.
Yeah, we'll all do it now, and a lot of us have money.
And there was the idea that they could do that and move it on to a career. The only one who's actually moved it on to a real career was Michael Yo. Michael Yo was on season 1 of Fear Factor, episode 1. Episode 1, season
Interesting.
1.
And is he a comic? Or
he's a comic
comedian
now. He's doing really well.
Oh, that's wild.
Just filmed a special. He's a really good guy, too.
That's great.
Really funny. He's hilarious.
So some people can start on Fear Factor.
100%.
Yeah.
1. At 148 episodes, 3 people per episode.
Yeah, I remember I tested for a reality show on Food Network, and they had me on set for about an hour, and they were like, yeah, this is not. I said like 3 things into the camera, and they go, none of this will ever, this is not going to work.